I wish I was said. This is Let's Talk with Tom, and I'm Tom. That's all you need to know. Today we're talking about Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is a beloved TV series on Adult Swim, and my hair is all up in my face. It's a beloved series that Justin Roiland conceptualized when he made a animation based on Back to the Future. Dan Hartman got involved at some point, and Adult Swim was like, yo, you can make this a show. And Justin Roiland was like, shit, I guess. And then they made a show. Now it's a huge deal. Basically, Morty's a loser. How old is he? Like 14? I think 14. Aw, jeez, Rick. I don't know about that. Aw, jeez, Rick, buy a sex robot for me so I can have a kid. Yeah, Morty has a kid. That's canon. Fucking alien child. Wait. Hold on a second. How does that even work? Because Morty's human. Hold on. That was like a breeding robot with like I guess in like, I don't know. Science fiction is weird. And then you got Rick, who's like a super genius, and we don't really know that much of his backstory. We know he's a scientist and he does what he wants, and he can be an asshole sometimes. But he's a lovable asshole, so we deal with it. He breaks the rules, so people like him. People can relate to him, because he does the things that people wish they could do, but they can't do it, because they either aren't smart enough or they don't have the balls to do it. And he tells it how it is. If Morty's fucking up, he's like, you know what, Morty, you're a fucking pain in my ass, and I'm tired of this. So people like him for that reason. At some point, we all want to tell people that they're a pain in our ass, and we don't want to deal with them. Everyone's waiting. Everyone is waiting for that season 3 to start. That way they can be like, yo, we got more, and we're getting more information, we get more jokes, we're getting more of the shenanigans, the time shenanigans, the interdimensional shenanigans. We're getting all these shenanigans. Spoiler alert, leave if you don't want to be spoiled, because I'm going to spoil the fucking shit out of this. Sorry for the profanity, but, if you're watching a video about Rick and Morty, you should, have you seen the show? First episode, Morty, stick this up your ass right now. Desensitized to this. Season 2 ended off, and Rick is in space jail. And Morty's like, oh, jeez, we gotta get Rick out of space jail. You know what, Morty? It's not that big a deal. My grandpa died in prison, and all he left me was a receding hairline. At least you have a garage full of doodads and whatnot, and all this experience of interdimensional time travel and flowing through the stars. Fuck you, Morty. Fuck you. It ain't that bad. So now in season 3, we got me personally. I'm just hoping we get to see more of Rick, because we get to see little bits and pieces. We don't know what happened to his wife. We don't know what happened to Morty's grandma. We know that Rick hooked up with this entity that can take over an entire planet. It's Baby, essentially. Baby from Dragon Ball GT. Which, that saga sucked anyways, but they basically babied. They did that in Rick and Morty, and Rick fucked them. Rick had, crazy interplanetary orgies, and we saw, this, deep emotional connection with this being, and, we got, we got pieces of Rick's personality, his softer side. We see, at times, he's just fuck the world and totally desensitized to everything. And there are also times where he's like, fuck, I care about people. I care about my family, He's like, Morty, you're a piece of shit, you're a pain in the ass, you doomed us all. But then he'll risk himself to save the day. There's elements to this character that I want to see explored. And also I want really, really crude humor that is really gross. And also fucking aliens. It's having sexual relations with aliens, because there's been enough of that in the show, and we need more. I think we need to kink shame Justin Roiland. Justin Roiland, if you're watching this, I'm kink shaming you right now. You are being kink shamed, unless it's Dan Hartman, which Dan Hartman's character is a bird who fucks a human. Bird cock. I think I've rambled on for long enough about this show, so